All right, guys. We're gonna do a single player. Uh, oops,
Alley-oop.
playthrough. Whose yard? Hoops yard. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so,
Stay tuned for
Seems
whatever's
yoked
next
girth.
on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky puncho fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. Stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more
Max
local
looks more
teenagers
like a
have gone
teen
missing.
there
They were last seen
than he
earlier
does
this
in
week,
the
and the
game
only
game.
connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight.
Gossip Rock, cereal puffs.
In the business world, prominent practical technology signs a few deals with
Game by Obsidian Entertainment. Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't blow my mic up. Oh, that looks oh so familiar. Interesting. Case just drops out of the sky. Explore your surroundings.
Can't remember what happened. Hey, where am I?
Where are you?
What the heck is this place? Everything seems so big.
Because you're so small. Display. Let's yes. And then there's something else I wanted to do and it totally slipped my mind. I have no idea. Oh, whatever, I guess.
Whoa. Or am I really, really small?
Oh, she got it. Look at that. Let's options. Let's go keyboard. Make this like 20%. She's a little crazy. Yeah, apply those changes. So what do we got? Survival guide, user's manual for the Scabby, pro tips and tricks. It's kind of it's cool design, cool artwork, right? Like it looks like a throwback for sure. Scabby OS, the Scabby operating system performs a variety of functions necessary for survival and keeping track of all sorts of business. Oh man. Run, get everywhere faster, and build speed ahead of leaps, but running drains stamina. Jump and glide. You have an amazing vertical at your new scale. Put those little legs to use. Jumping, an integral part of navigating environments. Gliding. Jumping from great heights with a glider equipped allows for soaring across the land. Did we ever get gliders, or did it end up devolving just into dandelion tufts? I don't think we ever ended up getting gliders. Crouch. Somehow shrinking even more is necessary to get under some obstacles and through tight spaces. Jumping. Jumping is the easiest way to get up and over things. Getting airborne allows an equipped glider to be activated. Attack. Basic attack. Quick swings that can often be chained together and use a small amount of stamina. Charged attacks. Hold and charge your attack to deliver a strong blow which uses a larger portion of stamina. Huck. Almost everything that can be held or hauled can be hucked. Useful for causing damage or stuns from afar or quickly passing an axe to a friend. Interact. Walk up to structures and objects to check if it can be interacted with. Almost everything has some sort of purpose. Explore. Block. Attacks can be blocked as long as you have a weapon equipped. Damage is significantly reduced while blocking. If you absorb too many hits in a row while blocking, you'll become stunned. Pro tip. Try learning how to block at just the right time to perform a perfect block to avoid a stun. All right. The device on your wrist, this is Scabby Vitals. The device on your wrist monitors your status and displays them in a simple view consisting of 4 basic vital signals: stamina, thirst, hunger, and health. A representation of this device is visible in the lower left of your view. Stamina, depleted by running and physical actions, refills over time. When empty, you will be unable to perform certain physical actions until you regain stamina. Thirst, to drink liquids to stay hydrated and restore stamina efficiently. If dehydrated, you will restore stamina slower and eventually you run the risk of death. Hunger, eat things to stay full and regenerate health. If malnourished, you will have less stamina available and eventually run the risk of death. Health, depleted by receiving damage to various sources on your adventure. If you run out of this, you die. You die! Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me do this really quick. Just really quick. It's who I'm thinking of. Beautiful. Okay. Scabby radar dongle. Built into the scanner bracelet is a spring-loaded radar dongle that can detect a variety of signals. Okay. So D, next page. When a signal is detected, the dongle ejects and the diode array reacts based on proximity to the signal source. Is that it? That's it. Using hot pouch slots. These are a little, I don't know. I was glad when I found them, but sometimes, like, because you want something specific, it's like I don't know if I ever really use them much. The Hot Pouch Quick Access System offers a few ways to arrange your backpack slots. Assigned a category to fill the slot. With an item type. Unassigned, a blank slot remains empty until filled. Pin, drag an item into a slot to pin it. That's it, right? Hot Craft. When the Hot Craft icon appears on a recipe ingredient, you can press it to craft them right from that screen instead of navigating that entry. That's sick. This is a hot access. This quick access menu provides a shortcut to your hot pouch, which is customizable in the inventory screen. Construction radio. Quick access menu provides a shortcut to construction blueprints found in the craft screen. Select a blueprint to begin crafting in the yard. This screen provides recipes and the means to craft them. Check out Resources tab to see discovered items and what they're used to create. The Resource Analyzer. This machine scans items you find and spits out recipes that use them. Swipe almost any unanalyzed item through the analyzer's interface to get data on it. Survival. Backpack. If you have any resources in your inventory at the time of death, they'll be dropped at your death location. Follow the backpack icon to return to this point and reclaim your lost items. Tools and gear tiers. Many items have tiers displayed via Roman numerals that indicate how strong they are relative to other items. Scabby OS displays tiers on objects in the world to help you figure out which tool strength is right for the job. Basic damage types. There are 3 basic types of damage that tools can use in order to harvest various resources: chopping, busting, and digging. Chopping, cut tall plant life down to size, typically with the use of axes. Busting, crack big hard objects into small nuggets, typically using hammers. Digging, unearth objects or harvest soft deposits using shovels. Okay. Crafting a pebblet axe. To craft items, you need to learn a recipe. Recipes are mainly learned by picking up or analyzing resources. Find learned recipes in the craft screen and see what's needed. Learn the crafting system by crafting a pebblet axe. First, analyze a pebblet to obtain the pebblet axe recipe. Some recipes use intermediate materials that must be crafted first. The most basic intermediate material you'll need is crude rope. How to get crude rope. Find and analyze plant fiber to obtain the recipe. Find 2 more plant fibers. Open the crafting menu and craft a crude rope. Gather all the materials and craft a pebblet axe. Find 3 sprigs. Find 2 pebblets. Craft 1 crude rope. Open the crafting menu and make a pebblet axe. Okay. Crafting a torch. Craft and equip a torch to light the way in dark areas. Pro tip. Torches and other held light sources have a limited life, indicated by the bar to the lower left of their hot pouch icon. Unequipping light sources stops their bar from draining. The first step in crafting a torch is to acquire the recipe. Find a blob of sap commonly found on roots or twigs and unlock the recipe on pickup. Some recipes use intermediate materials that must be crafted first. The most basic intermediate material needs crude rope. Okay, blah, 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 blah. We already did it. Find the materials to make a torch. Find a blob of sap, 2 sprigs, chop dead grass into 3 dry grass chunks, craft 2 crude ropes, open your craft screen and make a torch. Healing. Bandages are one of the many healing items to be crafted that restore lost health. That's it. That's all we're going to say about it. When your character's health bar is fully depleted, they die. Pressing respawn will revive you at your last saved respawn point, which can be changed at any time at a rest structure. That's like, dude, they give you like 30 pages on how to make a torch and a pebblet axe, but like death, like, hey, how about like, hey, this is, you know, what a rest structure is. This is how you set a spawn point. It's ideal if you're going to get into a hairy situation to build a rest structure by that place and create your save point, you know, stuff like that. Interesting choice on where they elaborated and where they didn't. Okay. All right. Move, WASD. It says explore your surroundings. So as you saw, the case dropped here, spaces jump. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 slots. That always implied that we had a missing teenager, right? And with the release of Grounded 2, we're pretty sure that's confirmed, right? So now there's a lot of cool roots, dirt. Yeah, this looks so, like, look, the God Rays coming through here, like, fantastic. This is just all great looking. This is a very good looking game. I very much like the art style.
That's a quick little fella. Kind of.
Aphid. Speaking of which, survival guide. Does anything get added to this? Like, there's nothing about peeping or anything, right? There really isn't. Okay, so if we go to inventory, plant fiber, a flexible strip of fiber useful for weaving and binding. And we have a sprig, a light supple sprout for crafting and construction. Pebblets, a nugget of hard-packed pebble dust. Not very good as a handheld tool, but it can stun on impact when thrown. That's kind of nice. Unanalyzed. What's that little icon mean? I don't know. Is it a damage type? Mutations we don't have.
Can insects get asthma?
Plant fiber and sprigs. So they're in the craft under natural resources. Here's our map. Quest, investigate surroundings. Where are you? How did you get here? It looks like you are shrunk and possibly in someone's backyard. Look around to see what you can find to make sense of your situation. Data. Stuff. We have a Scabby. Scabby's a cutting-edge bio-monitoring scanner bracelet system and a familiar wristwatch form factor. The device appears to also send and receive FM stereo signals. We can listen to the radio. Scabby user manual. A tattered manual filled with instructions for interacting with Scabby on your wrist, plus a lot of oddly specific information about yard survival. Shortcuts to the manual are found on the pause and death screen. Okay. So we have this. A tiny harmless sausage-shaped bug found in the region surrounding Oak Hill and other grassy areas. Becomes raw aphid meat on death. No weaknesses, no resistance. Okay. Okay. Can I, Okay, I can just use this as a weapon. Let me peep you. And let me kill you. Oh yeah, the other thing to note is you can peep dead stuff too. Which I didn't peep him. I did peep him, right? I did. What's going on? He's like knocking me around. Okay. Mite fuzz. Vibrant red hairs taken from a mite. Oh man, he's in the angry section. Lawn mite. He's weak to chopping and stabbing, so axes and spears. Small furry bugs with a big bite and impressive vertical. Found south of Oak Hill. Drops brilliant red mite fuzz on death. And then we got the weevil. No weaknesses, no resistance. He's harmless. A tiny creature that lumbers around the grassy areas of the lower yard. Can drop raw weevil meat and weevil nose on death. Okay. Check that out.
This
Sick
is
baseball.
getting real. You got this, Hoots.
Red worker ant. And that's under neutral. Weakness to stabbing and spicy. And his weak points are his eyes. Harmless unless attacked. This creature can be found patrolling the area surrounding the Oak Hill and lives in ant hills. Can drop red ant head and red ant parts on death. Okay. And then we found a sight or a wonder. Baseball. An officially branded Chunky Chubbs baseball. Okay. Alright. Cool, cool, cool.
Signal detected.
Locate the source of the signal.
Buzzer! Whoa. What was that? Some sort of signal? Maybe it's coming from nearby.
Okay. So it says investigate surroundings, and then it says strange signal. Your bracelet has picked up a strange radio signal. The signal itself is unintelligible, but might provide answers to your predicament. You should go investigate the source of the signal. And then we have a small snack. You're hungry. It'll be a good idea to learn where to find food. Mushrooms can be eaten raw and are commonly found in damp areas. Try finding one to eat. A little slurp. You are thirsty and need water. Find pure water collects in the form of dewdrops high up on grass blades. You'll need to throw an item like a pebblet at the dewdrop to knock it down. If you're really thirsty, you can drink from dirty puddles on the ground, but it's not particularly healthy for you. Let's do it for fun. Slurp nasty water. So what happens?
What's worse, the taste, ugh, or the smell?
I got a sick debuff when I did that. What's worse, the taste or the smell? I don't know, man. Like, nothing like stagnant water just chilling. Right? Here's some sap. A combustible sticky goo that oozes from roots and fallen branches. Can I just, like, craft rope right off the rip, then? Doesn't look like it. I have to analyze the plant fiber first. Yeah, I read that, right, dummy? Okay, here's some mushrooms.
Ugh. I've had worse, I guess.
Pick and eat. Find and eat some food. Pick and eat a mushroom. A little slurp. Find water. Check mark. And now it says find clean water, dummy. Okay. All right, cool. Let's go over here. You discovered a field station. Okay. For your surroundings, use the resource analyzer. Here's a spacer safety test. Spacer safety test. Date 8/8/89. Time 1:54 p.m. in the Tully backyard. Supervising scientist is Dr. Wendell Tully. Results. Power fluctuations are within acceptable range. The machine itself continues to operate as expected. Weatherproofing of the platform components is holding up quite well. The pylons, however, are a finicky trio, so there's 3 pylons. Maintaining the beam angles requires regular obstruction removal. The yard is simply too alive for precision instruments. Oh, Euclidean space, you fickle mistress. Reminder, check and beginning cell diagnostics before end-of-day protocols. So 3 beams that need constant adjustment. And then we have some Grumbles granola bars. What do these do? I always thought they were food, but apparently they're like big heals. A fresh Grumbles brand granola bar packed with nuts, raisins, and honey. A sweet and savory reminder of how life used to be. Restores a large amount of hunger. Really? Okay. So whiteboard says sprigs, grass, rocks, something with red. I don't know. Is that their head? And then you put it in this analyzer and you get a light bulb. Sure. And that's this right here, resource analyzer.
This isn't the only one of these science pods. I should keep searching and see what else I can turn up.
Space to analyze. Plant fiber. Crude rope, fiber bandage, and plant slurries. Okay. Look for more science equipment. Oh, what's the... This is edible fungus that restores a small amount of hunger. Okay, quests. Rock bottom. The resource analyzer in a field station you found earlier can help you figure out a way to make something out of natural resources like pebblets and raw fiber scattered around.
How
Okay.
many aphids is that?
Hey, there's a water drop. Can I get it from here?
Feeling
Yep.
refreshed.
I did it. All right, so what I wanted to do is go into the crafting menu now. So we found a dewdrop, pure bubble of water. All right, then fiber bandage. Patches up scrapes and scratches, recovers health over time. So we need sap and plant fiber for that. So let's grab a bunch of plant fiber. And then let's go find that stick, because I'm sure it had sap on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there's one of the lasers. The lasers. Okay. Is that it? That's all the sap you're going to give me? I feel like you're holding out. Let me get on top of the baseball. For funsies. Alright, I've done it. I'm on the baseball. Okay. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. I see you. I see you. Okay, cool. So crafting, bandage. Craft. You've discovered a fiber bandage. Okay. Patches up scripts and scratches, recovers health over time, trickle regen, and you can analyze it, clearly. Interesting. Okay. What else do we have? Crude rope. A textile made of strips of plant fiber, highly useful in recipes and blueprints. Craft it. Sick. Okay. Plant slurry. A thick paste of blended plant bits. Requires a grinder. Okay, so we can't make that. Lame. So you can get stuff before you can actually make it. Okay, so let's go back. It says analyze a pebblet. Analyze a pebblet. A pebblet spear and a pebblet axe. Okay. Armed and many. This small world.
Need a little decongestant?
This small world is full of hostile creatures to defend yourself against and looming blades of grass to cut. A chopping tool like an axe would be perfect to have. The pebblets on the ground can definitely be fashioned into such a tool given you know the recipe. Craft the pebblet axe. Okay. So now we have a weapons thing. And we have a pebblet spear, a basic stabby weapon to keep creatures at bay. Can also be thrown for a deadly amount of damage. Then we have a pebblet axe, a basic chopping tool strong enough to hack into plant material. And we can make this now, so we'll make it. Okay. And then no more quests, right? So let's make this. All right, cool. So now what I'd really, okay, it just replaced the rock because I used all the rocks. Got it. All that there. Okay, so now let's analyze this band-aid. What's it do? What can we get from analyzing a bandage? An eye patch. Okay. Now we have armor, an eye patch, but you need a workbench. Lame. What's it do? Whether it's for an injury strategy or just plain fashion, this eye patch will do the job. You get plus attack, you get minus damage resist. Okay. Fair enough. A mushroom slurry. We've leveled up. We get a hammer and some clover armor, poncho hood, and guards. Okay. And then let's do this. A thick paste of blended mushroom bits. A thick paste of blended plant bits. Doesn't say what they're for. Okay. Pebblet hammer. Sprig rope. And pebblets.
Can't waste food. Can't waste food. Can't waste food.
Whoa, that was like way higher than what my button was. What is going on, man? Okay, apparently I can't. Okay. You can block attacks while you have a weapon equipped. Time it right to perform a perfect block. Okay. Eek, get over here. Hammer. I need 2 more pebblets. Right, I now have a hammer. If I had 1,000,000 hammers. So your spear doesn't stay in your inventory when it's... Okay, whatever's in your hand doesn't stay in your inventory. Got it. Well, that's a little... That's a bit much. Okay. There's our science station, right? Is that it? Is that everything? Oh, there are clover stuff, but you need a workbench for that as well. Clover leaf. A single leaf from the top of a clover. We need it for our clover ponchos. Used in clover stuff. Raw weevil meat. Used in stuff with question marks. Raw meat from a mushroom hunting weevil. The deep color and wafts of fresh fungi promise a snack packing and umami punch, but don't eat it raw. Jesus. Wow, guys. Reading. Whoo, sheesh. Okay. Let's look at sap. Plant lamp, workbench, sap sconce, and torch. Okay. I can build a workbench. Need 4 sprigs. Okay, so you can cut the base of blades of grass for plant fiber. One more. Oops, whoops, what am I doing? I'm just doing stuff. The workbench is needed to craft more complex items. Interact with it to open your crafting menu. Yeah, we know. Still need a grinder for that. We've already made crude rope. We can make a torch. Just need dry grass and sap and everything else in the world. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, and we need to analyze a blade of grass, right? Didn't I get more dry grass out of that than 2? Whatever, I'll grab this one. Awesome.
That ant's got some moves.
Windowed grass wall, grass tables, grass building stuff, plant fiber. Okay. Come on, chair, rotate. Thank you. All right, so now I'll put that there. A lot of stuff still. So R to huck, right? So we'll just put this here for now. Oh, maybe not huck it. There's a set down, surely. Okay, so pellet, spear, torch. So torch. Let's get sprigs and sap, shall we? What's this? Let's go over here. I see sprigs. I see clover too. Okay. Sprig.
Is that a basketball court?
You discovered mysterious machine. Your name is Hoops. You don't know what a basketball court is? Investigate the mysterious machine. Quest. You have discovered a mysterious machine out in the yard. You have absolutely no clue what it does, and that is more than enough reason for a curious teenager to go ahead and poke around at all the bits and pieces of this potentially sensitive technology. Investigate the mysterious machine. Okay. Discovered a clover leaf.
Phew, I'm beat. Let's find someplace safe and catch some Z's.
Let's build a lean-to. You can place building blueprints without having the needed resources in your backpack. Place where you want them to be and fill the resources in afterward. Okay, that's what we did, right? On the first one. Can I build on top of this science machine? Invalid surface. Sure doesn't seem like it. Okay.
Let's take a look.
Having a stroke? Okay, whatever. There's one.
Can't hide
A
from
gnat.
me.
What is a gnat? Harmless? An annoying but harmless flying pest found mainly around pools of water. Drops gnat fuzz and raw gnat meat on death. Okay, so I can't build up here, unfortunately. Something else over there. So what do we find? A baseball, our science station, and this thing so far? So we have our science station, a baseball, and then this. Okay, cool. Oh, I needed sap. That's what I needed. Oh, there's a stick here. All right, let's, I guess, go back to our base. Is that just a big weed? Doesn't say anything.
There's another aphid.
So you just can't cut these down at all? Okay, I'm lost. I'm not going the right way, clearly. There's the baseball. So what was I trying to make? I don't even remember. Oh, a torch. Okay. Discovered a torch. You do not need to research a torch. Okay. Fine.
Bam! Alley hoops, bringing the light.
Nice. Okay. Dry grass. Stem pallet, stem plank, and a roasting spit. Okay. I want to build a clover hood. Poncho. Clover shin guards. I don't have enough rope. I discovered a clover hood. A thin hood crafted from clovers and plant fiber. Equip.
Safety first.
A breezy poncho crafted from clovers and plant fiber. So it says it gives me tenderfoot defense and the light armor. So 2.5% resistance, 5% resistance. Light armor. Slight stamina increase required to swing weapons. And then tenderfoot defense. You receive less damage from early game creatures. Okay. So I need more plant fiber, which I could do this, right? Thin, damp leg armor crafted from clovers and other plant materials. Oh, there's a craft and equip button. I just saw it. Idiot. Equip. Okay, what other options do I have? I have drop, recipes, and trash. Okay, so what do we get here? A weed stem. A large, sturdy building resource from felled dandelions and other stubborn growths like husky weeds. Okay. Grass planks. Broad, flexible plank, perfect for fortifications, acquired by chopping down grass with an axe. An acorn shell. A hard, hollow shell useful for construction. Red ant parts. Sturdy chunks of red ant that seem useful in a variety of crafts. Dry grass chunks. Brittle fiber harvested from dry grass. Okay. So we can build all of that stuff now. That's like building, base building, storage and utilities. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff here. So we built the workbench, allows the crafting of armors and weapons with advanced materials. Then we have a lean-to, sleep to bypass the extra dangerous nighttime or set a respawn point to return to in the event of death. A roasting spit, a spit for roasting and illuminating the darkness. You can tell food is ready when it looks tasty. Oh, look, there's a coziness meter. Interesting. Plant pallet, or yeah, plank pallets and stem pallets provide coziness as well. A platform on which grass planks can be stacked and weed stems can be stacked. Okay. A plant lamp, a stationary light source that illuminates the area around it. And then a sap sconce, a simple wall-mounted torch, convenient and efficient. Grass table, a simple table made of grass planks that provides defense somehow. Look, it's using ant legs as the table legs. Jesus, that's dark. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I'll just click these so that they look. Nobody cares. Okay, so let's build a lean-to. I think that's one of our quests anyway, isn't it? Build a lean-to. Construct a lean-to so that you can sleep through the night. Yes. So what do we need? Clover and sprigs. I gotta go back and get more clover. So what's our torch look like? Cool. What's showing up over here? Just more clover and sprigs. Okay. Just tell me where everything's at. Nice. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. I need water, and I see a dewdrop up there, so I'm gonna go get it. Candy dispenser.
That ant's got some moves.
Okay. Sure. Fresh mint needs a tier 2 hammer. Certain resources require higher tier tools to harvest. Explore the world and craft new things to discover higher tiers. Map. Okay, so candy dispenser. Interesting. And I want to make a base inside the candy dispenser. That'd be sick. Just put a door here. I wonder if I can. You can't build in here, right? Invalid surface, yeah. Boo. Still, you could just put a door on it, I would think, and just chill, right? Nothing can break it. I hope. Like, I say that confidently, but not tested or proven. It's in the game, man. I don't think this is like a destructible... This isn't Battlefield 6, right? So, we're not going to see things get blown up. Okay, so what was I going to do? Build a lean-to? I think I have enough stuff to do that now. Oh, there's a stick here too. Awesome. That means sap, right? I mean, right, guys? 1? Stick's giant. You're going to give me 2 sap? Oh, there's some water. Can I jump on the... I can't. There's some water. Oh, no. Hit my head. Oh no! Okay, so there is fall damage, hence the gliders. Alright, away I go. God knows I probably don't need any of these sprigs anymore, but here we are. So now, let's see if I can get lost again. I'm pretty sure... There's a ladybug. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly now... Oh, there's 2 paths. I see it down there, right? That's got to be a different path. It's this one. Okay, so we're going to build a lean-to. Okay. Set your respawn point at your lean-to. Says resting spots like the lean-to are able to be set as respawn points to return to in the event of your death. Okay. I want to build a fire pit. Here. Need dry grass.
Need a little decongestant?
I thought I saw like a shit ton of dry grass. Like right in front of me. Is this dry grass? Yeah. Sick. Be enough. I'll just chop this so I get more though. Why not? 1 more? Wow. Okay, game, be that way. Okay, game, be that way. Okay, a roasting spit must be lit to roast raw meat. Interesting. So I'm going to cook 1 and analyze 1. Okay, so that's cooking. I'm going to come over here. Weevil shield, stuffed weevil, and a weevil mount. What do those do? Take a look and see. Sleep through the night in your lean-to, catching some Z's. Inventory. So what are we learning here? Says it's getting late. Time to head to bed. Resting spots pass 8 hours of time and act as respawn points. Weevil shield. Hopefully this shell will defend you better than the weevil it came from. We need grub hide, which I don't know how to get that yet. Raw weevil meat, we need 4. Wow. And then 2 crude rope. Sick. So we can hunt. Well, we can't. No, we can't. Never mind. A weevil mount. Wall-mounted trophy of a hard-earned kill. Activate to receive a temporary damage bonus against this creature. Stuffed weevil. Cute and cuddly little friend. 1 weevil nose, 4 meat, and 2 mite fuzz. Weevil nose. Fully intact weevil snooter mouth. Used in the stuffed weevil. Grub hide. Plush warm skin harvested from a common grub. Used in a weevil shield. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can craft or anything right now, right? Can't do that yet. I'm gate kept. I could make an eye patch, but then it goes where my hood is, right? So I'd have to change damage resist to attack, which I don't see the need. Workbench, I have those. Could make pallets really quick. Let's make some pallets. It's weevil. Weevil roast. And you don't need to analyze weevil roast. What's it say? Roasted and delicious meat of weevil slows and restores a large amount of hunger. So that gave us well-fed. Delicious meal has provided you with slow health regen for 5 minutes. Delicious meal has stopped your hunger from depleting for a while for 5 minutes. Okay, that's cool. So you kind of want to keep that going. How do we unload G? Okay. Need plant fiber. Got one chilling here. Sneaky little bastard. Alright, let's go. So build a pallet for grass, I guess. I need 2 more rope and a pebblet. 2 pebblets. Wow, alright. Busting that gives you a ton of pebblets. That's cool. I like that. I'm here for it. Man, rope is seemingly expensive. I'm sure if you didn't need it all at once, it's no big deal, you know? Because you can just like casually grab it as you're running around. But like as I need it to literally make anything to get started, it's a lot. It's a lot of rope. 3 of these little things per. Okay, so now we have a plank pallet.
There's
So I
another
should be able to
aphid.
take. I know this trick, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Relocate. Deposit stack is G. Okay. Okay. There you go. Houston, we have some pallets. Or I guess some grass planks is what I mean to say. Just put it there. Doesn't matter. What do I need to do to build the weed stem one? Kind of more of the same, right? Dry grass and rope. It's a dry grass staring me right in the face, right? I have a bunch of, like, why is it saying that I'm starved for rope? It's not, I guess. Okay, so we've built that, but I have no stems for it. I do see a dandelion right there, though. Can I get it? How does one get up there to get to that? Husky weed, tier 2 axe. Fine. Fine. Alright, am I an idiot? There it is. Okay. Is there one that's closer, though? It does not appear to be so. Alright, so jump. Right here. This. Dandelion. Ten hits, man, to cut that thing down. Sheesh. Weed stem. We've discovered it. Sick. Inventory is full. Dandelion tuft. A dandelion tuft is in your backpack. Push the glide button while in the air to use it. Where are you? Dry grass trunks? Yes, please. Sick. Alright, Let's go deposit these. I can research one, I think, as well. Cool. Grass, where'd you come from? Where did you come from? So you can do scaffoldings, door frames, sturdy door frames, stem walls, windowed stem walls, triangle stem walls, plant fiber. What was that last thing? I didn't see it. Go back down. Go back down, game. Brass side table. Okay. Okay, let's deposit that. All right, so if I go into my inventory and I look at my food situation, my 5-minute timer has worn off, right? So now I would start like losing hunger again, or becoming hungry. I don't know what you'd say. So there you go. Now we've got meal and well fed going again. So that's like the meta there for food, I guess, for now, is like just making sure that you're keeping that 5-minute timer up. I guess you could go longer, right? Because food does fill you up as well, too. So you could wait until you're like halfway or like 3/4 of the way full. So a quarter of the way hungry, however you want to say that. And then pop one instead of waiting or wasting the bar. Oh, that's... I'm like, why can't I deposit it? Because I'm dumb. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's craft some rope. I have so much... Craft mini is W. Sick. There you go. I still haven't researched rope. What's wrong with me, dude? A bow. Yes, please. An acorn shovel and a canteen. Acorn shovel, I need acorn shells. Sprig bow, I need gnat fuzz. I know where gnats are, I can try to go get some. Canteen, I need grubs. Here's all the stem stuff. Passages. Warts. So a sturdy structure made from weed stem logs. A triangular bracket variant of the stem scaffolding. An upright, diagonally halved variant of the stem scaffolding. A wedge variant. Sure. Sturdy rustic walls. Oh, look. Okay, so if I went stem wall versus grass wall. Okay, way more defense. Got it, got it. A strong door built entirely from weed stems. A portal to the other side of the wall. Opens and closes. Okay, thanks. Grass side table. Nifty little table that comes with drawers to store items in. Nice, dude. So you can do some storage. Like that. So what do we got here? Dandelion tuft. A fluffy puff of dandelion stuff, perfect for drifting down from great heights. Careful, each one can only be used once. Gnat fuzz. Dull gray hair is taken from a gnat. Weevil roast. Roasted and delicious meat of weevil. Slows and restores a large amount of hunger. Okay. But again, like, I don't have anything right... I could go see if that gnat's there and kill it.
Feeling refreshed. There's another aphid.
I don't hear anything. Alright. Target. Activate. And push? Question mark? Awesome. Science. Power. It's like a little table from a pizza joint. Cram pack. It is. Oh, there's a tape here. I'm tiny.
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of Armament. I am here in the backyard. Down in the backyard. I mean, I am speaking to you from the backyard. I am tiny! I should gather my thoughts. This is a momentous occasion. Wendell Tully official log 89.08.05. recording as I take my first steps into the miniature world. The sights are unbelievable. The textures, the way the light falls upon every surface, the subtle patterns in all of the objects that surround me, the grass. Even common lawn grass looks like a structure from an alien world. Wait, what's that sound? The very earth is trembling. Over there, what could it be? An ant! My God, today, the world has changed forever.
That's funny. Well, he's excited. Wendell. So I found 2 things: the spacer test and the tape. Stuff hasn't changed. Sights and wonders. Candy dispenser. Dispenser of delicious
That's
candy
coming
with that
through.
handy resealable lid. That's it. Okay. It's getting late. Time to head to bed. Resting spots past 8 hours. Okay, so we should go sleep then. I'm just looking around to see what I can see. Right now, it's all the stuff we kind of already saw. There's some more puddles. I wonder if gnats will spawn there so I can kill them for fuzz. Then there's the house. There's like a canister over there. There's a tree. So I can really see. And then I got like 2, 3. I see the laser beams. But I didn't go in here. Small, too big. Dominant practical technologies, okay. JJLL, gate, CN. The embiggener, okay. So this is what makes you big again. All right. So what shrinks you?
Ooh, light show. Aw,
Okay.
it didn't work. Looks like one laser is blocked and the other is shorted out. Time to get fixing.
Okay. It says grounded for repairs. You hit the target button on the mysterious machine and a trio of lasers shot out from the giant mechanical towers around the yard. Some of the lasers seem off though. If you want to understand what this mysterious machine does, it looks like you'll need to fix them. Unblock the obstructed laser and find what's weakening one of the lasers. Okay. Okay. One's done. Nice. Let me hit this.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Nice. Okay, so we have 2 doing their thing, and then we have the weak laser. Are there any gnats chilling? What's this? Aphid honeydew. Okay. Is that a stick? It is a stick. Do you have sap? Okay, well, I am in the water now. Play. Dig. Okay. I grab those for air? No. Okay, so looks like I can just climb the stick, or I could walk out. One of the either or. What's going on here? Oh. Ooh. Okay, climbing the stick was harder than I thought it'd be. Oh, Cody's barking, which means I think he's got to go out. I'll be right back, guys. Actually, we're at an hour, so I'll end the stream here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.